And now on defense dynamics, my take. Pakistan, the structural collapse and the looming regional shock. What we are witnessing in Pakistan today is not a temporary security crisis. It's a structural breakdown with implications far beyond its borders. Pakistan today is battling multiple internal fires and none of them are under their full control. In Baluchistan, militant attacks against security forces and infrastructure have intensified. This is not ideological extremism alone. It is a political revolt rooted in decades of alienation, resource extraction, and military dominance without consent. Gas, minerals, ports, all taken out. Political voices, economic dignity kept out. Now contrast is with a suicide bombing inside a mosque in Islamabad, the heart of Pakistan's power structure, where terrorism penetrates places of worship, that too in the capital city, and supposedly the securest of the zones. It signals something very dangerous. It is the erosion of states' monopoly on violence. It is no longer just a law and order issue. It is a crisis of legitimacy, intelligence failure, and internal cohesion. All that once, Pakistan is not unstable at periphery anymore. Instability has reached its core. On one side is China, deeply invested in Pakistan through infrastructure, ports, and strategic accessibility, but increasingly wary of security risks and internal chaos. On the other side is the United States, which no longer sees Pakistan as a frontline ally, but still fears the consequences of its collapse, especially nuclear insecurity and terror spillover. And in the middle is Pakistan itself, economically bankrupt, politically polarized, and strategically confused. China wants stability without democracy. America wants restraint without responsibility. Pakistan wants leverage without reform, and the result is paralysis. Beijing is reluctant to deepen exposure. Washington is unwilling to reinvest politically, and Pakistan's military continues to seek relevance through controlled instability, a strategy that is now backfiring. The old model, external patronage covering internal dysfunction, is breaking down. History shows that states under internal pressures often seek external diversions too. Unite domestic opinion, assert military relevance, or manufacture a security crisis. That risk cannot be ignored. For India, this means heightened vigilance, strong deterrence, and zero ambiguity on red lines. And for the region, it means greater unpredictability, more proxy volatility, and increased risk of miscalculation under nuclear-armed actors. For China, Pakistan's instability complicates its western flank. For United States, it reopens a problem it tried to exist. And for South Asia, it creates a strategic vacuum where accidents become escalation. Pakistan's crisis is no longer about governance failure alone. It is about whether a state built on permanent insecurity can now survive its own design. Pakistan today is not collapsing suddenly. It is unraveling slowly and dangerously. And in geopolitics, slow collapses are often the hardest to manage and easiest to misjudge. And that's my take.